Giz-a-Go on The Sims for the GameCube. Hello, I'm Kevin, and I'm going to play Sims on the GameCube. It's a special episode of Giz-a-Go, and that we're going to have some familiar faces here. So let's see who we've moved into the house, and hopefully this will be a great little YouTube show. Here they come. Here comes the first one now. It's me, Kevin! Hello! What an arsehole. And he's hungry already. And behind him there, we have Ray Sparks, and he's dancing like a prat as well. Good old Ray. Doesn't seem like a very Ray Sparks thing to do, does it, Ray? He's grumpy. Maybe he's in a good mood. And here we have a special guest today. Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Boris Johnson. Temporarily Prime Minister there. And he's decided to have a nap, but he can't because the music's on. And there's one other person, of course. We've got Kanye. Kanye Kramer, the gangster gamer, who you might know from some of the Level on the Life videos. Who am I kidding? No one is going to have seen these videos before. So, say hello, Kanye. Hello, Kanye. He thinks it's funny. That was me, by the way. He's not here. So I'll be just doing some of the voices for these sometimes, just try and be funny, but we're making him laugh. So the first thing to do in Sims, that was a bit loud, wasn't it? First thing to do in Sims is make sure everyone's got a job. Oh, we've got someone turn up. Oh, we've got a guest. We've got a visitor. Who's this? Well, I think Kevin is probably best to greet them. Just moved in. Friendly neighbour. Greet. Let's have a look. Who's this here? You know, I think that is. That's Ant from Mellow Gaming. Fuck me. What a day we are having. I can't believe we moved into the same neighbourhood as Ant from Mellow Gaming. And Kevin and Ant having a good handshake there. It's a bit of a reunion. We do videos together sometimes. Anthony does. And I join him and generally get drunk and don't pay any attention to what I'm doing on those videos. And oh, Boris is coming out now. Yes, Anthony, as you can see, we've got Boris Johnson living with us for some reason there. And Anthony is not looking too impressed with Boris Johnson. But let's get back to the task in hand. We've got a new house. We need to pay for it. We need to pay to live here. We need to pay for food and things. So first thing, we're going to make Ray Sparks. There he is. We're going to make him get a job. But the paper person's not been yet. So when the paper boy girl comes, there are jobs in the paper that we can apply for, and we'll get this show on the roll. You know, get some money rolling in and live the high life. Nice basic house here. Basic setup is pretty good. So let's see what's happening. So Kanye thinks he's going to try and read a book. We could try and make him read a book, learn some skills, Kanye. There we go. Study mechanical. Yeah, that seems like a Kanye thing to do. With him being a gangster gamer and all that. Maybe he can fix up one of his vehicles or whatever. Me, what will I do next? Think maybe... I quite like cooking, so I'm going to study cooking. As we can see, the stats for all the characters on the bottom left are quite good right now. They're quite happy. Hopefully they stay happy. I think this is going to be a great adventure. You know, the lads moving in together. We've already met our neighbour, Anthony. Can't believe still that he lives in the same neighbourhood as us. Look at him there with Boris. He likes Boris Johnson. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So, yeah, Kanye and myself are studying there. Kanye in the blue cap, if not made it clear. Me in the green top, because I've got a green top like that in real life. If you must know. And Ray... What's Ray doing? Ray is in the toilets... apparently talking to himself. What is he going to do? Right, okay, he's going to read a book. Ray doesn't read. Ray, you're the kind of person that would... what do you do, Ray? Maybe something physical. Stop reading, Ray. Reading is not your thing. You're going to do some exercise. Boris, what the hell are you doing out of there? Not much. And we'll just leave. I think generally, right from now on, I'm just going to focus on my character, and I'll only. Okay, I've learned some. Kanye's learned some skills in mechanical. Well done, Kanye. Thanks, mate. I'm brilliant at mechanicals. So maybe I won't do the voices too much. So I'm just going to concentrate on my character. These are going to look after themselves, but I'll intervene if there's any issues, like they're dying or anything, or they're pissing themselves or crying. Then I'll intervene and see if I can help them. But otherwise, it's just my sim on there. And I've just learned a cooking skill point. So let's go and try and cook us some lunch, yeah? At 10:44 AM. So I'll serve lunch. Have we got a table to eat off? No, because we're trapped. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Let's have a look inside the fridge. So this is obviously a port of the first Sims, and I really like this game. I think it's overlooked a bit. The neighbourhood's smaller than the PC version. It's got better graphics. I know the Sims, it's got its thing and its style, but I like the 3D thing. All the humour's in place. There's a fewer options, but it's nothing major. It is a very good port. I know nothing about it, like who developed it, but we're not here to see that. We're here to see the Facespurt crew and Anthem Mela Gaming and that the temporary Prime Minister Johnson all living together and getting on like a great bunch of lads. It's going to be a great time. I'm going to wait for the paper girl to turn up. Or paper boy, I can't remember. Anthony's looking a bit lost there. Ray's building up his muscles there. Yeah, he's not as fat as he is in real life. Right, someone needs to talk to Anthony, so I'll go and talk to Anthony. There's a speed up button. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out the controls for all this. There is a center camera button, and I'm not sure what it is. Where you follow the character around. Let's pause. Anthony's eating the dinner I've just cooked. I think I'll grab a plate myself. These houses get very messy in this, so it's quite important early on to arrange a maid. So I'll eat my lunch, and we'll see if we can order a maid. We can't. Why can't we order a maid? Interesting. Who knows? Have we got a bin? Okay, we need a job. We need jobs to buy more things, like a waste disposal unit and all that. So Kanye's got another mechanical skill point. Again, I'm just leaving him doing his thing. I'm just going to pause it and check free will is on, because if free will isn't on, yeah, it's on. Because free will isn't on, the characters just sit there like a bunch of vegetables and die. We don't want that. So they can definitely can take care of themselves, so I can focus on my character. And I'll say I'll only intervene in their business. If it's affecting my business, or let's say there's an issue with them or an emergency. So, Ant, you can clean up. You're gonna... Right. Look at that, Boris Johnson just left his plate on the floor. What an absolute wreck of a man. He's not going to clean it up, is he? Of course not. Expect that. Right, well, we'll sort Boris out later. I'm sure he's just stressed out or something for some reason. Okay, but we're going to clean up. I'm impressed with Kanye, you know, studying. He's a moron. An absolute moron. But this is really taking me by surprise. Good old Kanye. Good on him. You never know. There might be hope for him still yet. Hopefully no ladies will come around. Because he's a bit of a ladies' man. Not really. He's scared of them. He's gynophobic, is that what we call it? Fear of women? Yeah, Kanye is definitely one of them. So they're having a chat. Ant and Kev there, what are they talking about? Burglars, skiing. It'll be a skiing computer game, because none of us ski in real life. Or do anything sporty. Yep, skiing computer game. I know what we're talking about. We were talking about US Gold on the SNES. It's a really good sports game. And football, ISS, probably. Tennis, we're talking about Smash Court Pro there, or Mario Tennis. Yeah, we're having a good chat. But what time is it? 1:45 PM. So my stats there, I'm doing alright. I need a bit of fun. What can we do that's fun? There's not much. What are these in the corner? Balloons? Oh, my balloons have burst. Someone else will clean them up. I know what, we'll have a dance. A bit weird dancing without a drink. I'll buy a minibar. When I've got a job, I'll buy a minibar. All in all, this is not a bad... I'll take you for a tour. I'll just bring down the walls a minute. Living area. It's quite cheap, this one, actually. The kids' beds here in our rooms. So we've got... only got 3 beds because that sofa we've got there is incredibly comfortable. Someone can sleep on that. 3 kids' beds because they're cheap and they are incredibly comfortable. There's balloons everywhere. This is looking creepy, I know. The balloons enhance the room stats, so they make people feel better. The Sims feel better about the place to live in. But I've got children's beds, burst balloons, and 4 very, very creepy men living in the house with no sign of children. So I think we'll get rid of them beds at some point and the balloons and put something a bit more suitable in there. So yeah, there's a couple of toilets because they always get congested with people. 2 bedrooms for the lads to relax in and sleep in, and a living area. So not much to it just yet. We've got a very comfy sofa there that someone can nap on as well, as I said earlier. Not much to it, but we're going to get a job somewhere in the Facespurt crew. Now they're all settled in, we're going to make something of ourselves. Catch you next time.